Hey everybody, in today's video I'm going to walk you through how to set your Moultrie Super Pro Magnum deer feeder. Now first and foremost, this feeder runs on a 6-volt battery. I've got my battery hooked up, not sure how well you're going to be able to see it here. It takes regular alligator clips and then your battery slides into one of these compartments. You've got a left compartment and a right compartment. You can actually run two 6-volt batteries in here to give you 12 volts of power if you wanted to, or you can just have 6 volts like I've got. The other thing is when you're looking at the feeder, you've got this plastic housing in here. You've got your timer connected here. If you give it a good pull, it's pretty tight. The timer actually comes off. It's got a little clip here that you can simply click onto the bottom of the housing, but it makes it a little bit easier in terms of setting to be able to pull it off. And then this cord has a little bit of stretch to it, so you can actually pull it a little bit closer to you. I'll try and go through the settings as basic as I can. When we look at our screen, there's a couple things we're seeing here. Estimated feed remaining, current time, estimated feed remaining, I've got 100 pounds. Estimated feed remaining day-wise is 47 days. I've got 47 days before my bucket will be empty. And then of course you've got your battery level up here. It's showing 6 volts and I've got a full battery. All of this stuff we're seeing is based on settings that you put on your feeder. We're going to walk through those settings. You've got a test button, program button, a reset button, and then you've got an arrow key here. To go into your settings, you're going to press the program button. You'll notice when I press it, my hours for my current time will start blinking. That tells me that I'm in the program mode. Now, if you don't act pretty quick, it will kick you out if you don't press any buttons. You'll notice it just kicked me out of program mode because I didn't do anything. So you want to be kind of quick with this or else you're going to have to go back into program mode and get back to where you were at. I'm going to press program. My current time hours start blinking. Then you're really just using the arrow key here. If you want to go up, you can hold it down or you can press it. Once you've got your hours set for your current time, you can use the arrow key to move over to your minutes. Once your minutes are blinking, again, you would use the up or down to set your current time minutes. Press program again, it'll take you to your next setting. You can see that that is the day of the week. Thursday is blinking for me. I can use the arrows to move over and choose whatever is the current day for my time setting. Press program again, it will take me to my feed remaining. So you're going to set this whenever you fill up your bucket or add corn or protein pellets, whatever it is you're feeding. The maximum you can have here is 9,999 pounds of feed, which would be a pretty large feeder. The minimum you can do is 1 pound. Hopefully y'all can see that. I'm trying not to get that glare on there. So let's say we just put a 50-pound bag of corn in our feeder. We would want to basically set this at 50 pounds because what it will do is it will tell us how long that feed should last. Once you've got your feed set, you press program, it'll take you to your timer. This feeder has 10 different timers. You've got timer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every time you press program, it'll just take you to a different timer that you can set. Once you get to 10, if you press program again, it takes you out of the program mode. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set you'll notice now my estimated feed is 50 days. And then 23 days remaining is saying 50 pounds of feed, and then it's looking at my current throwing times, and it's doing that calculation. Let's go adjust those throwing times, though. So now I'm going to press program. We've already set our hour. Program again, till we get to our timer. If I want to adjust timer 1, while it's blinking, I'm going to press the down button, and it will take me to the days and they will start blinking. This is a little bit tricky. You're going to press program when you actually want to change those values. So now you can see that I'm in my days. I can move over to any day. If I want it on, I'm going to leave it as is. If I want to turn it off, I would press the down button to turn it off. So you'll see Monday is blinking, press down, Monday is no longer there. Tuesday is now blinking, press down, it's no longer there. Wednesday, let's say I want to throw on Wednesday, press up, it leaves Wednesday there. Thursday's blinking. Do I want to throw on Thursday? No. Friday, yeah, that's when I get out to the deer lease. So let's leave Friday on and let's leave Saturday on. You can set this any way you want to. You can throw for 1 day. You can throw for all 7 days. Press program once you're done. It'll take you back to your blinking days. We're going to press the down button. We can see that it took my settings up there. So now I'm throwing on Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Now my feed time is blinking. I'm going to press program and I can adjust the hours. What time will my feeder go off hour-wise? Use the arrow key to go over to the minutes, adjust the minutes. Press program once you're done. It'll take you back out to this timer. I can use the arrow key and go over to the left, and I can adjust the feed time. If you want to adjust it when it's blinking, press program. That'll take us into the value. The maximum you can throw for per timer is 60 seconds. The minimum would be 1. 0 would mean turn the timer off. So if I left it like this, I've basically got timer 1 set, but since it's not throwing, it would not go off. The last thing you can do is down here at the bottom, if I press program, you're seeing a high, medium, low. This is your broadcast rate. When it goes off, how far does it sling the corn? You've got a low, medium, or high setting. And I'll do a test to show you the difference with those. We've successfully set our timer 1. If I want to go to, I guess I should probably put some seconds on here so it's more legit. So let's say timer 1 will do for 1 second. Press the down button. Once your timer is blinking, we're going to go to timer 2 by pressing program. We're going to do the exact same thing for timer 2. Once we've got timer 2 set, if we want to set timer 3, we're going to go into timer 3, do the exact same thing. Once you're done setting all of your timers, again, 0 would mean that the timer is off. Just don't do anything for a few seconds. It'll save all your settings, kick you back out. We've successfully set the feeder. The last thing I wanted to show you was the test button. So you've got your feeder set. The test is independent of your settings. You can do a test for any setting you want to. So if I press the test button, you'll notice that the seconds start blinking. I can choose when I do my test, how many seconds do I want to throw for? 1, 2, 3, again, all the way up to 60 we could choose. I'm going to just throw it for 1 second. I'm going to press program. The next thing is what broadcast do I want to do? High, medium, or low? I'm going to press program again. It'll start counting down and it's going to do my test. We should get a 1 second test. That was 1 second on low. So the test button kind of lets you know what it's going to throw like, and then you could go into your timer and you could adjust it. If you say, hey, that low isn't going to be enough, I'm going to add a second to timer 1, or I'm going to make it throw it high, whatever. Let's go ahead and do another test and I'll show you what the high broadcast sounds like. So we're going to do test. Again, 1 second is fine, so I'm going to press program, and I'm going to do it this time on high. So I'm going to press program again, and let's listen to the high setting. You can tell that one was a lot louder and a lot more powerful. Again, that's because the high is going to really sling that corn a lot further than the low. Low is going to be more of a trickle. It's going to keep all the corn around your feeder. High is going to sling it out further away from your feeder. Pretty simple stuff. The screen will not turn off. It'll always be on showing you this. When you're done with your settings, the only thing you would want to do then is clip it back to your feeder, close up your feeder, and we've successfully set our Moultrie Super Pro Magnum deer feeder. I hope the video helps.